Hi, I'm Julie Hanson, and I'm so happy to be here with you today and share how you can elevate your virtual executive presence. Now, virtual executive presence is relatively new on the scene and it's been very underexplored, but it can have a dramatic impact on your career if that career involves influencing anyone, such as if you're in sales, for example, or a leader. And ultimately, executive presence is about the ability to influence with credibility, confidence, empathy, as a good listener. And that's something many people have mastered in their career or certainly developed some skills around. So, what is virtual executive presence, you may ask? Well, it's really the ability to influence with all those same qualities in a virtual environment. You may think, oh, big deal. I'm going from here to here. How is that different? Well, we're going to see how that's different and how that impacts you. What happens is the qualities that make up executive presence, like credibility, confidence, being a good listener, being authentic, being empathetic, are some of the most difficult qualities to convey on camera. And that's why even Harvard Business Review said that it's harder to build a relationship and to build trust virtually. And this is part of the reason that these qualities are very hard to express. If you think about an iceberg, if you were sailing along in the ocean and you saw just the tip of that iceberg, you might think, wow, that's beautiful. Let's get a little closer. But of course, you're only seeing, 10 to 20% of it. If you had the whole picture, the 80% that's below the surface, you might think, let's stay a little farther away. I don't want to get too close because you have more information. And this is very much what happens when we're on camera. 80% of our body language is gone, right? And so everything happens with this 20%, 15 to 20% right here. And that often doesn't express the same thing as your whole, the whole package when you're in person. And so we have to compensate for that. And we have to know what that 20% is saying.